Today I am talking about The Thief of Time, book 26 in the Discworld. I'm not sure about that. 26? Yep. Yep. And in the Discworld, Terry Pratchett's Discworld, and another Discworld gem. It's another Death novel, so yeah, Death is always an interesting character. And this time we begin with a strange knock at the door, and a man is after the best midwife, and he meets a very young nanny og who's just started witching, and obviously a very young nanny og hasn't got a lot of experience yet, so he disappears. The nanny og's sitting in her home 20 years later, I think it was. Another knock on the door, and she's a much more experienced midwife but still not the best. And so the man disappears, and then another knock on the door, and the same man appears to the nanny og that we know, and still seeking the best midwife in the world. And as Nanny puts it, things are about to get mythical. And yeah, Thief of Time, it's a fantastic book. There's another Terry Pratchett. The auditors are back. So if you remember the auditors from the Hogfather, they're these non-beings that keep track of things, that don't like human emotions, and basically want to end the world because they're dicks, for no better reason. So they're out there trying to cause some stuff, and Death can't interfere, but he does have an ally in his granddaughter Susan, and even though his granddaughter is from his adopted daughter, she still managed to inherit some deathly-like characteristics. So, because genetics can be passed on through adoption, and that's the magic of the Discworld. This one's this is brilliant. They're all brilliant, but this one, we also travel to the mountains where they I think they're called the Auditors of Time Guild or something like that. I've totally forgotten. And there's an old sweeper that just goes about his business sweeping, but he's really one of those legends of time, and he's got an apprentice who's going out to smart enough. He had a few apprentices, and one that saw the value in it, so he's taking him under his wing. And you know what happens when armed thugs and that try and mess with elderly unarmed men all by themselves. Things happen and things go awry. It's one of those little quirky Terry Pratchett books. But also there's a foundling who's works for the Clockmakers Guild, and that's what the story is. He's making a clock, and this mysterious lady wants him to make the clock. They wants to make it of glass and with special material, Lady LeJean. And so they get him an Igor, so it's always fun to have an Igor in a Terry Pratchett novel. As Igor's, you think of Frankenstein's monster, sort of a spin on that. And but he's morphed it. It's a little bit different. So Igor's the man that's sewn up and always got spare parts, and it's just servants. They're servants to all sorts of dastardly things, and so it's always brilliant to have an Igor in the book. And this Lady LeJean, she's a little bit odd, a little bit unusual, and I don't want to spoil it, but basically she's an auditor. So here, spoiler alert. I mean, I've told you already, so I probably should have called spoiler alert beforehand. And so you get this whole play on inheriting human bodies, because they're non-beings and they have no function, but suddenly she's inherited a human body, and it's having all these wonderful side effects. And then as that ticks on into the novel, it becomes a lot more fun, and a lot more how things play out, and how easily us humans are undone by certain things that we crave. Chocolate being one of them. Something I know, unfortunately, too much about. I used to be a family block of chocolate a day addict. Thankfully, I don't do that to myself anymore, and because I was quite a little porker. But we'll ignore that. And yeah, so it's a typical, Terry Pratchett race towards the end of time. Oh, and Deaf. So Deaf can't intervene, but he does have duties as we head towards the apocalypse. He has to muster the four horsemen of the apocalypse. But we also meet the fifth horseman of the apocalypse, Ronnie, and that's a lot of fun too. So typical Terry Pratchett, brilliant hidden jokes. I had a really good one I was going to share with this video, and now I'm fully mental blanking. I'll as soon as I hit stop and start uploading it, I'll remember that joke. But yeah, the brilliant puns, the little quirky one-liners, they are all riddled through all Terry Pratchett's books with the message and the surprise, and yeah, they're just brilliant reads. How many? I've said it 26 times now, haven't I? Terry Pratchett, jump on board, come ride the Discworld. Book 26, Thief of Time, brilliant read. Happy reading. Follow for more and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Cheers.